Welcome to Cornell's England podcast show. Back again. Morning, everybody. Welcome. What's going on, people? Cornell's England podcast show with your boy Cornell'S back again. And today I'm doing a match review of England versus the Austria. Before we get into the video, please leave a like and a subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave a comment down below. Tell me your thoughts about last night's game and the result, and your opinions on the game as well, and who stood out for you and who didn't stood out for you. I would very like much to know. So let's get into the video right here, right now. Back again. So last night, England took on the Austria in the first international Euro warm-up friendly before the Euros next week. With all due respect, I absolutely accept the fact that obviously Gareth Southgate picked his best squad. Yes, obviously, yes, the ones that play in the Champions League and the Europa League, they couldn't play last night because it wouldn't be fair on them. So I can see them playing this Sunday against Romania. But last night, obviously, the 5-10 minutes was a bit of a poor start. We lacked a bit of creativity. But one thing we did do was have chances after chances. The best players on the night for me, for England, was Trippier. I mean, obviously, Trippier playing in that right back position was intrigued. In that left back position was very intriguing. And then seeing Alexander-Arnold play his first game, despite him being in the news of him not being picked and being left out. But I would have been fuming if he was left out. But obviously he's in doubt at the moment with a hamstring injury. Although despite that, Southgate thinks that it's a thigh injury, but I don't think it's a thigh injury. It's more of a hamstring for me. But hope it's not too serious, really, to be fair. So speedy recovery to Alexander-Arnold. But for me, the best players for me on the night against Austria, despite they had chances as well, and they pulled some chances out of the bag, was basically for me Kieran Trippier, definitely Grealish as well, Lingard, Bellingham. And for me, but the biggest one for me has to be Bakayobadmantingsaka. Saka! Oh my God! Saka! What a finish it was. Brilliant layer from Lingard. Brilliant layer from Grealish, despite that he got tripped in the box. He got tripped in the box because he was causing a lot of mayhem for that Austrian defence, despite that they looked like a unit going forward. And Pickford putting off saves after saves, although he saved the ball. Which could have led to a goal, but he got there in the end. I mean, brilliant clearance from Tyrone Mings. Even though Tyrone Mings was very unlucky that he didn't see red. He didn't see a red card after his elbow on the player, which wasn't right. But the referee didn't see. But who cares? To be honest, for me, it was just a brilliant performance from Saka. Saka scoring his first goal for England, massive, brilliant. He was the best player from start to finish. I don't care what anyone says. Bakayobadmantingsaka is the guy. Amazing. Lingard, brilliant as usual. Shame his goal didn't count after it being disallowed. But listen, the most important thing was getting the result and making sure that we go into the last international friendly warm-up game against Romania with big positive vibes and motivation going into next week's game against the Croatians. But for me, it was a brilliant performance all the way around. Yes, it was a poor start. Yeah, there wasn't no spark in the first half, but the chances we had in the game, it really paid off. And it'll be very interesting to see who Gareth Southgate puts out. Obviously, I think the players who play in the Champions League and the Europa League, they'll probably come into it as well, obviously. But for me, it was a brilliant performance. If you love this video, please leave a like and a subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, leave a comment down below and tell me your thoughts about last night's result and the game and who stood out for you. Thank you to the 186 subscribers who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. It really means a lot. And I'll see you in the next video when England beat the Romania. Up the England! Boom!